Greetings gamers, and welcome to the first boss of Shrine of the Storm, Aqu'sirr. As soon as we reach the boss room, we're greeted by Lord Stormsong, who's actually the third boss, causing us to feel that we may have taken a wrong turn here. But no, after a little bad-mouthing, he goes away and summons the first boss.
Sully this holy place with your presence. I call upon the surging waters. Arise and wipe out these intruders.
Sully? Hey, sorry about that. Blame that no-good pirate Sky Captain Crag and his dietary challenged parrot. Some of you might remember this boss from BlizzCon. In fact, some of you might even remember helping design this boss at BlizzCon. Now, right at the start of the fight, the DPS got ganked by animated droplets, which, obeying my natural tanking instincts, I felt confident to tank them while the DPS burned them down, so I could get straight back on the boss. Big mistake. Just check out how much damage I'm taking from that Sea Blast move, which is triggered whenever a player is not within melee range of him. At some point, he casts Choking Brine, which is basically a healer test. The choice is to either heal the affected player through the damage or to dispel it. If you dispel it, then it will erupt and could potentially hit other players, so if you're not sure of your group, it's probably best just to heal through it. Now, from time to time, Aqu'sirr will cast Undertow, causing some damage over time and pushing the targeted player back. Make sure all players stay away from the edge of the platform, and if you are targeted by Undertow, resist the direction you are being pushed. Healers, if you can pop the affected player a heal or two to keep them topped up, that would be great. This is no time for "I just heals tanks." And as you just saw, this boss will sometimes cast Surging Rush, where he charges off in a certain direction, dealing damage and causing knockback to any player in his way. To be honest, the damage isn't all that big, but getting out of his way would be a nice gesture to show that you care about your healer's mana pool. Tanks, be quick to get back to his location and melee him to prevent Sea Blast. You can tell which direction he's going to rush because he faces that direction just as he starts casting. Now, when we get his health down to 50%, Aqu'sirr will split into 3 Aqualings. These need to be killed quickly, and any that aren't in melee range will cast Sea Blast. If you don't have someone in melee range of each Aqualing, this phase of the fight will be an absolute nightmare for the healer. All 3 Aqualings have the same moveset as Aqu'sirr, including that nasty pushback Undertow, which, if you're not careful, can push you right off the platform. Now, it's tempting to think if that one boss split into 3, then each of the 3 will do 1/3 of the damage. But actually they do a little bit more than a third, so the combined damage across the whole group is greater than that of the original boss. So this can be a real strain on the healer's mana pool if the 3 Aqualings aren't DPS'd down as quickly as possible. And as you just saw, they don't all have to go down at the same time. You can burn them down one at a time. And that's all there is to this fight. Get the positioning right and this guy's a wet blanket. Get it wrong and you'll find your healer curled up in a ball, sobbing quietly, mumbling, "Never do dungeons, never do dungeons." Me, I'm just glad to finally get washed clean after that freehold dungeon. So from me, Big Fat Hairy Gamer, I will bid you adieu and look forward to seeing you in another video.